Hello, my name is Pauline Barnfather and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Today I'm going to be showing you a technique of the reverse image stamping, or mirror image as it's sometimes known, to create a card, and we're using the Beautiful You stamp set, this image here, and what we're creating is a card where the lady is walking side by side. So this is the original image and this is a reverse stamped image. And I'm going to be using the Under My Umbrella bundle, which is a stamp and punch. I've done a little crib sheet here, so I'll just put that there for a moment and you'll be able to maybe pause your video and have a look. It's basically the steps that we're going to use to go through to create this card. So starting with our piece of Whisper White, I'm going to stamp the lady just on one side here. Okay. And then I'm just going to move that out of the way for a second. I'm going to take a card bag, just a clear cello bag, and we're going to stamp the image again very carefully onto the bag. And you just want to be careful that you don't slip or slide the image when you're stamping. So I don't want the umbrella image to come out the side of this umbrella that I'm going to place over the top. So I need to just rub this away. So I'm just going to very gently, with a piece of kitchen roll, just remove that ink, like so. Okay. Right, so now that we've removed that umbrella, I'm going to bring in the original card here, and I've turned this bag over now so my inked image is underneath, and I'm going to line up the edge of her skirt with the edge of this skirt here. So I'm just going to lay it down, grab my piece of kitchen roll, and I'm just going to rub all over the image, just like so, and then lift it away. Now you can see it isn't as clearly defined as my original stamped image, but I have my basic black marker here, so I'm going to come in with the fine tip nib and I'm just going to go around, going over the lines of the original image. And you don't have to be too fussy, just follow the lines round. It's an artist's impression, really, so we just need to make the marks. So let's just, and don't forget to do the shadow. And her hair, I'm just going to mush that around, so smush, 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 just to give the impression that it's there. And that is that completed. So we need to put our sentiment in place so that we can define where everything else is going to go on the card. So I'll just come in and stamp that now. And I'm going to put it on the top right hand side of the card. There we go. So that's placed that. So that now will dictate where I put the rest of the umbrellas now, so I can see exactly where they need to go. So I've stamped my image onto the poppy paper, and now I'm going to use the punch to just punch that out. You can use a coordinating cardstock to create a more parasol looking umbrella if you like, but for this video I'm just going to use the paper version. So I'm going to just shape the umbrella using this pen that I had to hand. Obviously your bone folder would work just as well. And then I'm going to add some foam pads underneath to then place it on the card. And I'm using foam pads just to give it a bit of dimension. So for this particular umbrella, I want it to stand proud. So I'm just going to pop that on like so. So I've used the Peaceful Poppies Designer Series paper here, and I'm just going to stamp and punch out another umbrella using the same series of papers. And I'm going to mix that with a lighter shade of paper using the Perennial Essence DSP. So it's a contrasting shade, but it still works with the colours that we're using. And again, I'm just going to shape those, and I'm going to pop a foam pad under each one, and I'm keeping these plain so that the umbrella that's over the two ladies really stands out. So we'll pop one there, and we'll pop another one on the right hand side there. Just like that. Okay, so that is the card finished. All we need to do now is just to layer it onto some coordinating cardstock. So I could put that onto a piece of the petal pink, and that would be your card complete. So that is the reverse image stamping. So I'll just show you another one that I've done here. So there's another one, again, using the Perennial Essence papers, and layered on the petal pink. And this one, I've actually put some gold glitter paper underneath the umbrella to add a little bit of extra sparkle there. And I've put some little bling on the tips of the umbrella. And you could actually stamp directly onto a sponge ink background, or you can just keep it very plain and stamp directly onto plain card, and then add the dimension and colour using the different umbrellas. And these are very old Stampin' Up papers. I've been using Stampin' Up products for more than 5 years now, and you may recognise that some of these papers are probably just about that old. So that is the reverse image stamping technique.